We got some unfortunate news for supermicrocomputer stock investors that is sending the stock price down as much as 32% as of this recording. So what I'm going to do in this video is review and explain the development that caused the stock price to fall by this much, and then answer if this is a buying opportunity on the dip, or if this is such a serious concern that investors should not buy this stock or avoid this stock instead. I'll do all of that in this short video, so let's get right into it. I want to thank The Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/Parkev for the 10 best stocks to buy now. So like I highlighted, supermicrocomputer stock price is down almost 32% as of this recording on the morning of October 30th, 2024. So what caused this stock price to fall? Well, it was a report filed by Supermicrocomputer themselves on their investor relations website. You can see this report on the Supermicrocomputer investor relations website. You go to SEC filings and look for the latest report, and you'll see this as the 8K, Form 8K on Supermicrocomputer filed on October 30th. So in this report, they highlight that on October 24th, 2024, Ernst & Young sent the members of the audit committee a letter of resignation as the company's registered public accounting firm. And so what this means is Ernst & Young, EY, is resigning as the accountant for Supermicrocomputer. They no longer want to be associated with Supermicrocomputer because of the policies of the company, which we'll talk about more here. So EY resigned while they were conducting the audit for the company's fiscal year ended June 30th, 2024, which is EY's first audit on the company's behalf. So remember, Supermicrocomputer is late on filing its financial statements, and the company chose to file their financial statements late after they were accused of accounting manipulation by the Hindenburg Research Group, which had shorted the stock and announced a report that suggested the company is manipulating their financial statements. Supermicrocomputer said they wanted to take more time to make sure the numbers are accurate before releasing their financial statement. And now this development with the resignation of their public accounting firm really is a bad sign for investors. And so it's understandable that the stock price is down by this much, because it raises concerns about the company's number. It raises concerns about the company's integrity, which they say here. So in late July 2024, EY communicated to the audit committee concerns about several matters relating to governance, transparency, and completeness of communications to EY, and other matters pertaining to the company's internal control over financial reporting, and that the timely filing of the company's annual report was at significant risk. So EY warned Supermicrocomputer in late July. We're now in late October. And they warned the company that, hey, there are issues here that is not in compliance, or we don't think is in compliance with what regulations mandate for a publicly traded company. And it seems that Supermicrocomputer did not respond to these concerns in a way that EY considered to be okay. They thought that their response was not okay. So as of the date of this current report on the Form 8K, the review remains ongoing, and final findings and recommendations have not been communicated to EY or the board. So the company is still investigating these matters. They're still reviewing their financial statements, and they still haven't come to a conclusion. That's a long time, right? From late July, and here we are in late October, August, September, October, 3 months for such an important matter. You would think this would be all hands on deck, and you would think this would be an urgent matter that the company is spending, like not spending anything else, making sure that this is the priority getting this completed, because this issue has wiped out so much value from the company's business, from the company's stock price. And on top of that, it's perhaps going to cause concerns with its customers. Supermicro Computer has been experiencing booming demand for its products, or so we think now that the numbers are in question. Is the company actually generating the kind of sales growth that they're reporting, or profit growth? Now it's under question, right? They go on to say that after reviewing additional information through the review process, EY informed the special committee that the additional information they received raised more questions, including about whether the company demonstrates a commitment to integrity and ethical values consistent with the principle of the COSO framework, about the willingness of the audit committee and overall board to demonstrate and act as an oversight body independent of the CEO and other members of management in accordance with Principle 2. And so EY is concerned about the company's integrity, concerned about the company's ethical values. These are not good signs to hear from a company's accounting firm. And the resignation just solidifies that they are very concerned about the policies and the actions inside of Supermicro Computer. They go on to say, this is EY stated in part, that we are resigning due to information that has recently come to our attention, which has led us to no longer be able to rely on management's and the audit committee's representations, and we are unwilling to be associated with the financial statements prepared by management. And after concluding, we can no longer provide the audit services in accordance with applicable law or professional obligations. Wow, that is not good. That's like saying, you know what? We think there's something bad going on here, and we want to separate ourselves completely from this situation. We gave the company warnings. They didn't respond effectively. And after communicating with the board and the audit committee, we don't think they're interested in operating with integrity or with any ethical values. Man, that's a really, really bad sign for investors. And so I can understand why the stock price is down by 32%. I have updated my recommendation on Supermicro Computer stock as of this morning, following evaluation of these numbers, or not these numbers, but these allegations and the resignation from the company's auditor. I've downgraded Supermicro Computer stock to a sell on October 30th. I had the stock rated as a hold. I was telling investors to just wait and see. Do not buy this stock while these things are happening, but just wait and see. Now I think it's even worse. I think if you have shares, I don't think you want to own shares of this company, because the numbers are now in question. We don't know if the numbers that they've been reporting are the actual numbers. And given what their auditor is saying about the company, this doesn't seem like a management team that I want to be associated with as an investor. As an investor, we need to trust the management team, because they're taking care of our capital and investing it in areas for growth and profits, etc. And if you can't trust the management team, then I don't think this is a company you would want to invest in. So I'm downgrading this stock to a sell. I think investors should be avoiding this company for now until there's more information to suggest otherwise. Hey everyone, if you like watching my videos, then I've added a great complimentary product just for you. I've written a book that's available for sale now that highlights my 6-step investing framework. Even if you don't follow that investing framework, just reading it and knowing how I evaluate stocks will make it a lot more interesting and informative to watch my videos. I've added the link in the description below.